Today is the day, and this is what we're doing. I am back now for my second day of the Fanboy Expo 2025. I did skip yesterday, which was Saturday. I was here, if you saw my video, I was here on Friday. Now I'm back today on Sunday. The main reason being was that yesterday there just weren't any panels I really cared. There was one, but I wasn't going to make the trip up here just for one panel. And today there are three panels I want to see, which is Veronica Cartwright, Lord of the Rings, and the Mandalorian. They all have panels today, so I would like to see all of those. And also on Friday, I got all the autographs I came for, basically. And so let me clear up what I said about the Gene Simmons autograph situation on Friday, because I did say that they were all sold out, and I was actually told that. However, I did notice yesterday morning when I woke up, I happened to check, and there were still a few autograph packages available. I chose not to do that. Just multiple reasons. I didn't want to spend the money. It would be different if I hadn't met him before. But I've met Gene more times than I can count, probably at least 7, 8, 9 times over the last 40 years, and had many autographs, many interactions with him, photos with him, etc. So it would just be another added to it. And it wasn't justifying the cost at this point. So anyway, just wanted to clear that up. It was not technically sold out, unlike what the lady said. It was, in fact, there were a few packages still available. But anyway, here we are on Sunday, and I'm looking forward to another fun day at the expo. Like I said, this has always been one of my absolute favorites. This is my 4th year in a row, and I plan to keep coming as long as they're doing them. So let's get inside and see what we see today. Okay, so recapping the layout for this year, we're way over here in the west concourse, the farthest west you can go, it looks like. You actually, if you're coming in from the main parking lot, you're coming in from that area. You come right over here to where this is the ticket check-in, VIP check-in, will call, etc. Now over here, these ballrooms over here, that's where they had the Gene Simmons experience, right inside those rooms there. And then if you turn this way, and the main actual showrooms, autograph hall, and all that's right inside there. And then if you turn down this hallway, that's where you've got the Q&A panels are right inside that room, which is W240.
You look amazing. We're like, yeah, the one.
So I did remember this time to get my free shirt. I'd forgotten completely on Friday, and even forgot when I first walked in today, because it's the first booth you come to when you walk in the door. I took a left when it's to the right and didn't even think about it, but after a few minutes I remembered and went back and got it. So I'll show that a little bit later. So far it's still early. Walking around the showroom, not a lot of activity because it's still the general admission hasn't been allowed in yet. But that's going to be coming up in about 5 minutes. And there's a fairly substantial line out there when I came in, so I have a feeling it'll be a fairly busy day today.
Mission to Fanboy.
So, hi.
Hello.
So my name's Josh,
Hi, Josh.
moderating this weekend. I'm a millennial, so all my notes are on my phone. I hope that's okay. So my theater teacher,
Uh-huh.
he adores you,
Oh, he does?
and he sent a couple of questions,
Okay,
and they're very good. So I'm going to ask those, and we're going to turn it over to the folks who are here.
okay.
So Jerry Malloy, my theater professor, who celebrated his birthday yesterday, he said, did you ever feel unsafe or frightened on the set of The Birds?
Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, I'd done a movie called The Children's Hour, which I guess Alfred Hitchcock had seen. I was 12.
All right, my friends, questions for Miss Cartwright, right here.
So I guess going back off of his original question about how you felt on the set of The Birds, compare that to how you felt on the set of Alien.
Oh, compared. Well, I mean, one I was 12 and the other one I was,
of
30,
course.
I think. Alien was a beast of its own. I have never seen sets like that. We took over the entire Shepperton studio. It was massive. Everything was, what you see was totally practical.
And it is lunchtime before the next panel, so I picked up a pepperoni pizza. Whoops. And that's what we got, with a Pepsi Zero and a little Parmesan cheese for it. So I just got done having lunch, and I gotta say that panel with Veronica Cartwright was incredible. One of the best panels I've ever sat through. She's very talkative, really gives you a lot for your questions, and all the stories that were asked of her and stuff like that. It was really, really neat. So really enjoyed that very much. Next up is the Mandalorian panel. So I'm not really sure who all is going to be involved with that. I know there's a few of the stunt actors and costume character actors here who are in that show. So I'm assuming it's going to be kind of a group of them. So I'm going to go head in now, see how that goes.
Introduce to you our Mandalorian panel with Brendan Wayne, Lateef Crowder, and Misty Rosas.
What I do action-wise has to complement what he does with the acting and everything. So I thought it was really neat. We got together, became brothers, and since then, man, we've just been going for 7 years? 7 years. 7 years straight. 7 years right now. Sorry, that was a long one, but holy smokes. Yeah, there's more to it, but I cut that one short, to be honest.
I'm sure there is more to it because you are rocking a Mandalorian and Grogu shirt right now, which the trailer just recently dropped.
And so they had to like pry it open and then like kind of slide it on and it would go and just like stuck right to my face. And sometimes when I had long monologue scenes, I would have to like do this because it was so close to my face that it would start pinching my.
None of us were standing like two.
When I was going to
This first person, he is an elf who is so good that he could shoot a breathing dwarf in the dark. It's Craig Parker.
And this next one, she's the slayer of the Witch King. She is no mean Miranda Otto.
A brave and true son of Gondor, David Wenham.
And of course, our fool of a took, Billy Boy.
Many faces of Middle-earth. He's been dwarves, he's been ringwraiths, he's been orcs. Jed Brophy.
And last but certainly not least, the Dark Lord himself, Sauron, son of Baker!
Sit down. Welcome to Orlando, everyone. We're so thrilled that you're here. So I'm going to start things off. I would like to hear about...
Came up to see Edoras up on the hill and that incredible view. I highly recommend, if you ever get the chance to go to New Zealand, do go down and take a look at that amazing location. That was a huge high point, and that incredible set that was built there.
We worked so closely with Ian McKellen when we got to Minas Tirith, and that was a real treat to spend days with Ian, which was really fun. Low point, outside Moria, when it was raining and the water got into my feet and it was freezing. And that was, yeah, I still have nightmares about that.
And of course, my neighbour, the Dark Lord. At the end of filming You Are the Hobbit, Ian heard me doing his impersonation, and he said to me, "You're the only person allowed to do me." And I do mean do me.
I don't know, it just kind of passed by.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Actually, my daughter is 20 and she's never...
We're going to open up some questions to you guys. Now, we can't get everybody, of course, but we're going to do our best. Tyler's going to go to one side, I'll come to the other. Tyler, you can go.
Howard Shore was supposed to do the music, obviously, but they changed the filming dates. And they said, "You write music, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." They said, "Well, we're filming it in 2 days. Could you do something?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah." And I remember being in the house and thinking, you know, we'd sort of made it that the Tooks were kind of the Scottish of the Shire. So I thought it was something Celtic. So I wrote like 3 different melodies, and I went to Pete's house and sang them, and everybody agreed, Fran and Philippa and Pete, that we'd do the one that's in the movie. And then the next day we went and filmed it, and it sort of happened really fast.
Hang on, I'm not ready. I'm ready.
Start on you and do a reveal, bro.
Hey, happy birthday, Parker. We're going to sing you a song.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Parker. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you all so much. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, our amazing guest from Lord of the Rings.
Thank you very much.
So the Lord of the Rings panel was fantastic. Amazing stories, just incredible stuff. You can just feel the chemistry coming off the stage when those people are together. So I really enjoyed that. That was, I don't know which one I enjoyed better, that one or Veronica Cartwright. They were just very different because obviously Veronica's was just one person, and the Lord of the Rings was just an ensemble. So it was, both were fantastic, but that panel was incredible. So anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna basically do one more pass through the showroom floor. Got a couple of things I want to still pick up, and that's basically gonna be a wrap for Fanboy 2025. And yeah, it's been amazing so far. So absolutely couldn't have asked for more. That is going to do it. That's going to be a wrap for Fanboy 2025 here at the Orange County Convention Center. Always a good time. Really have a blast every year I'm here. This was my 4th, and yeah, already can't wait till next year. So yeah, I had a great day overall. Got to meet actually the 2 YouTubers who inspired me to start this channel. Started watching them several years ago, and that's Adam the Woo and Micah from World of Micah. Both definitely check out their channels if you haven't already. Got to see a couple of great panels, 3 great panels in fact, and just had a wonderful time overall. No complaints whatsoever. It was a great convention. So that's basically gonna again be it for this year. I am gonna head home now and rest my tired feet because I did 6 miles on Friday, and I probably did at least as much this time around. So anyway, thanks so much as always for vicariously visiting or going along for the ride with me, and supporting the channel, liking, subscribing, sharing with others. And as always, until next time, I'm done here. Okay, more bonus footage. This is my haul from my final day at Fanboy. This is the free t-shirt that I picked up. They do have choices. There were several choices. And actually it does say Fanboy Expo down there on the bottom, but it has one of my favorite quotes from Lord of the Rings and the silhouette there of Frodo and Gandalf. And then I also decided to go pick up a couple more complete seasons of Mystery Science Theater, seasons 2 and season 3. So that is what I picked up today. And also, I didn't mention this before. I don't know if I've ever told the story on this channel before, but it's the story of my bag. Yeah, I know that sounds weird, but it's the story of this is my convention bag. I got this, I started using this bag in 2016 at Walker Stalker in Atlanta, one of the biggest, well, I mean, if you remember Walker Stalker, it was always a huge convention, but the main one was always Atlanta because that was where most of the big stars came out, because obviously they filmed the show in the Atlanta area. So they just tended to get a lot more of the cast and crew out. It was amazing, one of the best conventions I've ever attended. So anyway, but I got this bag there, and it's double bagged. Of course, it's like 2 of them, so it's extra durable. And it's just like the perfect size for me to carry everything in. So I just, you know what, every year I've been using it to multiple conventions ever since. So I've been using that thing 9 years now. Anyway, that's just my random weird little story about the bag that I use. So anyway, yep, that's what I picked up today. Great convention as always.